Hi everyone, welcome back to another English practice video on the Ultimate English Channel. Today I'm going to discuss sentences. What is a sentence? What are the kinds of sentences out there? And what are clauses? So, you might be wondering, why do you want to teach me sentences? I just want to improve my accent. I want to just be able to speak properly and have people understand me. Well, you need to be understood, you just said. So, to be understood, you need to have good sentence structure. Writing good sentences isn't all that matters. Speaking good sentences is important also. So, let's get started. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that form a complete thought. A sentence can be as basic as just having a subject and a verb, such as, I cried, she slept. The I and she are the subjects of these two sentences. I, subject, cried is the verb. She, subject, slept is the verb. That is a basic sentence. But most sentences aren't that simple, are they? So, what are these longer sentences? How do I know if I'm making these sentences right or not? In sentences, there is something that follows the subject and the verb called a complement. When you start a sentence, sometimes you want more elaboration, or a sentence just doesn't seem complete unless you add more to it. So that is called a complement, such as, she ate. She ate what? Well, she ate tomatoes. Or, she ate freshly cooked tomatoes. That is the complement to the sentence. She ate is a correct, grammatically correct sentence, but you are giving it a compliment by saying, she ate tomatoes, or she ate freshly cooked tomatoes. A compliment can also be for something that doesn't seem complete at all. What I just said there was a complete sentence. So, the incomplete, where you definitely need a compliment, would be like, we go. We go, just, if you say we go, it doesn't sound right. Where do you go? Why did you say we go? So, you complement it by saying, we go to the mall every Friday evening to buy groceries. What do? We go to the mall every Friday evening to buy groceries. Within sentences, there are also adjectives, adverbs, other verbs, nouns, and noun phrases, but I will elaborate on these more in future videos. Right now, I want to focus on clauses and other terms for different kinds of sentences. So, what is a clause? Just like a sentence, a clause is a bunch of words that form a complete thought. Well, not exactly. A sentence, a proper sentence, completes a thought. A clause has three different parts. A clause can either be a dependent clause, an independent clause, and a noun clause. What is a dependent clause? A dependent clause is a group of words that do not form a complete thought. If a sentence has a dependent clause in it, you need to add more to the sentence so that it is a grammatically correct, fully thought through sentence. Before I give an example, let me do a few more definitions. So, an independent clause. An independent clause is a group of words that form a complete thought, which could become a complete sentence if you left it alone. And what is a noun clause? A noun clause is also what you might know as a noun phrase. A noun phrase can follow the verb in a sentence. As I mentioned earlier, a sentence consists of a subject and a verb for sure. So after that verb, you can have it followed by a noun phrase or an adjective or adverbs. But in this video, I'm just going to stick with noun phrase. Now let me define a compound sentence. What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is a sentence that has two independent clauses that are put together with a coordinating conjunction. Wow, those are big words, aren't they? So, first, I said two independent clauses. A minute ago, I just said that an independent clause is a group of words that form a complete thought, but they can be connected in a sentence with something called a coordinating conjunction. What is a coordinating conjunction? Well, the common coordinating conjunctions are and, for, yet, but, so, or, and nor. So, two independent clauses are connected with one of these words. And if you take out a coordinating conjunction, the independent clauses can become their own sentences. So here's an example. I am not hungry, so I will not eat lunch today. See how I put these two phrases together with the word so? Well, if I took out the word so, I could say, I am not hungry, full stop. I will not eat lunch today, full stop. Those are two grammatically correct sentences. But to put it into one sentence, I inserted the word so. This is a compound sentence. What is a complex sentence? This is our next question. So, a complex sentence is a sentence that has a dependent clause and an independent clause combined with a subordinating conjunction. Now, when I defined a compound sentence, I reminded you what a dependent clause is and an independent clause. A dependent clause is a clause that is not a complete thought, and an independent clause can form a complete thought. So, what is a subordinating conjunction? Like the coordinating conjunction, it combines a word, but the words are different. So, what are the subordinating conjunctions? Since, after, if, when, while, and because. So, let me give you an example of a complex sentence. The football game was canceled because it is raining. So, the football game is canceled is a complete thought, so it is the independent clause in this sentence. Because is the subordinating conjunction in this sentence, and it is raining is the dependent clause in this sentence, because is making it become a dependent clause. It is raining could be a grammatically correct sentence, but in this context, it doesn't make much sense to stand alone. The last clause might be difficult to explain, but I will do my best. I hope you understand. And this is the noun clause. You might also know the noun clause as a noun phrase. So, what is this? It's usually a small phrase that can be the subject of a sentence, the object predicate, or the complement. Now, I said what a subject is, and I have mentioned what a subject complement is. So we will just go over those in today's video. A noun phrase also is a dependent clause. A dependent clause, again, is a group of words that is not a complete thought. So here is an example of a noun clause in a sentence. The ring that my mother gave me is beautiful. So the noun phrase is the ring that my mother gave me. I am inserting in this sentence that my mother gave me the ring, but it is all a subject of the sentence because it is the ring my mother gave me, and then I'm saying that ring that was given to me by my mother is beautiful. So the ring that my mother gave me is the noun phrase. The subject of the sentence is very beautiful. I am saying the verb is, and then I am saying very beautiful. So the ring my mother gave me is very beautiful. I hope that this video made sense and that you might have learned something. I don't expect you all to get this right away, but you can always look back on this and work on improving your sentence structure so that when you speak or write, you will become more confident that you are saying things correctly. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And I hope to do a live video for you all soon, so please write any questions you might have in the comments below. And I hope you all have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.